Something nobody expected is finally here. Kanan's world is about to get more complicated, and a new woman named Jarita is stepping into the picture. Fans have been talking, speculating, and waiting for answers about Kanan's next move. And now the truth is finally coming out. Who is she? What does she mean for Kanan's life, his choices, and the people around him? One look at Jarita, and you'll see that nothing in Kanan's life will ever be the same. Kanan's life has never been simple. From a young age, he has always been forced to make choices that test him, that push him between loyalty, power, and love. The women in his life have never been just companions. They have always been pieces in a much bigger game. Looking back at Kanan's past relationships, it is clear that every connection came with its own consequences. Each romance, each bond shaped him into the man he is now, a man both admired and feared in his world. Yet, no matter how strong or clever Kanan has been, love has always had the power to break him, confuse him, and force him to rethink everything he thought he knew about loyalty, family, and survival. Fans of the show know that Kanan's relationships were never just about affection or attraction. They were also about survival. Each partner he had brought out a side of him that few others could see. Some relationships were fiery, full of passion and conflict, and others were calm but filled with secrets and tension. These relationships always carried stakes higher than just love. They had consequences that rippled across his life, affecting not only him but also the people who trusted him, feared him, or depended on him. With every woman who came into Kanan's life, he learned more about trust, betrayal, and the ways the world could turn against him when he least expected it. As Season 5 approaches, these stakes are about to rise even higher. Kanan's past, his choices, and the relationships he has tried to control will collide with something new and unexpected. Jarita, the woman stepping into Kanan's life, is not just another chapter. She represents a turning point. Her presence signals new challenges, not only because of the feelings she may awaken in Kanan, but also because she carries a connection that changes the rules entirely. This is not just about romance. This is about family, responsibility, and consequences that Kanan may not be ready to face. The way he handles this new presence will test him in ways no one has seen before. For fans, the arrival of Jarita opens a door to endless speculation. Who is she? How does she fit into Kanan's complex life? Will she be an ally, a rival, or someone who challenges everything he thought he knew about himself? The tension builds because, unlike previous partners, Jarita comes with a story of her own, a story that will intersect with Kanan's ambitions, his secrets, and the delicate balance he tries to maintain in his world. Every glance, every word, and every interaction between Kanan and Jarita carries weight. Fans will be watching closely to see how their dynamic unfolds and what it might reveal about Kanan's choices, his vulnerabilities, and the lengths he will go to protect the life he has built. Season 5 promises to explore Kanan's relationships in ways the audience has never seen before. It is not just about love or loyalty. It is about power, trust, and the consequences of decisions made in moments of desire, fear, and necessity. With Jarita entering his life, every choice he makes will be scrutinized, every action questioned, and every secret potentially exposed. Kanan's past relationships set the stage, but Jarita's arrival threatens to rewrite everything. This is the moment where fans begin to see not just a man in love, but a man facing new responsibilities, new challenges, and a new chapter that will redefine everything they thought they knew about him. The introduction of Jarita in Season 5 is more than just drama. It is a story of transformation. Kanan is stepping into uncharted territory, and the stakes are higher than ever, with his past relationships as a backdrop. The presence of Jarita creates a ripple effect that will touch every aspect of his life, from his personal choices to his alliances, and even the power struggles that surround him. This season will force Kanan to confront not only his past mistakes, but also the new reality that Jarita brings, making fans wonder, will he rise to the challenge, or will the complexities of love loyalty, and responsibility finally catch up. With him, Kanan's life has always been complicated. But the moment Jarita steps into his world, everything shifts in ways no one could have predicted. She is not just another person passing through his life, she brings a presence that is magnetic, mysterious, and full of tension. From the first glance, there is something about her that makes you pause, something in the way she moves or the way she carries herself that immediately signals she is not ordinary. The story of Kanan's life has always revolved around power, loyalty, and survival, but with Jarita, the focus turns towards something far more personal. She is a catalyst, a force that challenges him in ways the streets, rivals, or even his closest allies never could. Every interaction with her feels like a game of strategy, a test of patience, and a delicate balancing act between trust and caution. She carries a quiet strength that is impossible to ignore, and yet beneath that strength lies a vulnerability that makes her relatable, real, and instantly human. Unlike the women Kanan has encountered in the past, Jarita is layered with complexity. She is not defined by her relationship to him, but by her own story, her own ambitions, and the choices she has made to survive. There is a past she carries, hints of which flicker in her eyes, in her hesitation, or in the way she carefully navigates the world around her. Her connection to Kanan is not immediate or simple. It develops through tension, shared experiences, and subtle moments that reveal depth and conflict. Every smile, every look, every brief touch carries significance, as if both of them are aware of the unseen weight their meeting brings. This is not just romance. It is a meeting of worlds, a collision of realities that forces both Kanan and Jarita to reevaluate what they thought they knew about themselves and each other. The anticipation around Jarita's role is heightened because she brings stakes that are both emotional and practical. Kanan's world has been built on power, loyalty, and careful alliances, and introducing someone new is always dangerous. But Jarita does not enter that world as a threat or a pawn. She enters as a player, someone with the ability to influence outcomes in ways Kanan cannot predict. Her presence immediately raises questions. How much will she change his decisions? How will she affect the delicate balance he maintains with friends, family, and rivals? Even those who watch from the sidelines feel the shift when she appears, sensing that the dynamics of Kanan's life are about to be rewritten. Her influence is subtle but undeniable, and the tension she brings makes every scene with her feel charged with possibility, conflict, and intrigue. Fans have already started speculating about what Jarita will mean for Kanan. Some believe she will be a stabilizing force, someone who softens the edges of his hardened personality and challenges him to see life differently. Others anticipate conflict, thinking that her presence will ignite old rivalries or reveal secrets Kanan has long tried to keep hidden. The uncertainty surrounding her character is exactly what makes her introduction so compelling. She embodies the unknown, the unpredictable, and the potential for change in a world where stability is rare and trust is even rarer. Her connection to Kanan is not simply romantic or convenient, it is a mirror, reflecting both his strengths and weaknesses, his desires and his fears. As Season 5 unfolds, every interaction between Kanan and Jarita will carry weight. The way she challenges him, supports him, and sometimes confronts him will reveal dimensions of Kanan's character that have remained hidden until now. She is a reminder that no matter how much power or control he believes he has, there are forces, people, emotions, and choices that can disrupt even the most carefully constructed world. Jarita is not just an addition to Kanan's life. She is a spark, a catalyst, and a presence that will force both him and the audience to rethink what they expect from him and from the story itself. The mystery surrounding Jarita is only beginning to unfold. Her story, her motives, and the ways she interacts with Kanan are filled with tension and anticipation. Every glance she shares with him, every word spoken in private, and every decision she makes has the potential to change the trajectory of Season 5. Fans are drawn to her because she is real, unpredictable, and full of layers. The kind of character who makes the audience question loyalties, intentions, and the fragile balance of relationships in Kanan's life. Jarita does not simply enter the story to exist. She enters to challenge, influence, and redefine the world around her, making her one of the most intriguing and pivotal figures in the series so far. Jarita's arrival does more than just add another layer to Kanan's complicated world. It changes the very atmosphere around him. Every decision he makes, every conversation he has, now carries a hidden tension because of her presence, the streets, the people. And even his closest allies feel this shift. She is not just a woman in his life. She is a force that challenges him to see things differently, to navigate situations with more care, and to confront feelings he has long tried to suppress. There is a quiet power in the way she moves through his world, one that commands attention. Without demanding it, she does not seek to dominate or control. Instead,